video is intended for audiences who are 13 and over. If you are not 13 and over, please fuck off and tell your parents to moderate what you watch online.
All right. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I still don't understand what was the lesson today, what we were supposed to learn by the end of this regarding Takahara and his rival. It was really weird. By the end of it, what the lesson, what their crux is, right, for Takahara and his rival, who's Jinjo, where the fuck his rival's name was. So I thought it was like a battle of youth. Like, oh boy, man, getting old suck. You know. So we gotta be young or whatever. But I guess that wasn't the lesson. By the end of the day, I don't think so. I couldn't tell if that was the actual lesson we were supposed to be going for. Like, oh no, we should embrace our old age. Well, you could do anything at any age, but I'm pretty sure that was not what was the big takeaway by the end of this, or where the fuck what was supposed to be going on between them. But it is a two-parter. We're following up where we last left off, right, with Takahara and Genji. Oh, it's Genji. Okay, that was his that was his name. But yeah. So we're following up by the end of it with this, right? I like how Takahara. By the way, we confirmed that he's an 87-year-old man in this episode, and you know what they say. At 80s, it is a good age to get philosophical and regret your magic wish from a sword god. Like, well, what does it mean to be young? I don't understand what does youth actually mean? Like, did I waste my eternal wish, my magic wish from a giant sword god by wishing to be young when I could have wished for something else instead of that? All right, let me think about this. Well, 36 episodes into the series now, and be like, boy, man, I probably could have wished for something else better instead. Instead of being young again. Man, what a fool I was to do that. All right, it is No.1 Sentai Gozyuger episode 36. Get ready, rivals. What is youth? It's I said we're questioning what it means to actually be young. All of a sudden for an old character, he doesn't understand. He's having a whole crisis now. All of a sudden, for some reason, I don't understand why he needs to have this crisis at so late in the show, right? Does he not want to hang out with a bunch of young high school girls or whatever the fuck, But whatever, it's fine. The gang gets challenged. By Genji to go to go play a game, to go play some cards. It's card number one. I forgot to mention this last episode, but there was card number one that was like in the background the entire episode of previous, but I did it because he was so fucking irrelevant to the plot of episode. I guess he's here now. He's here to make a name for himself or to prove himself now or whatever. Sure, why not? He was a depressed guy last episode, but now he's a real guy this episode. So it's whatever. And they're playing Old Maid. Old Maid. Right. I never played Old Maid. I know it's a popular game in Japan at least. They love playing Old Maid. I don't really care about Old Maid. Sure, I'm a go fish type of guy. I prefer to play that instead. But I like how serious that this Old Maid game is. Also, they spent a good portion of playing Old Maid, honestly, if you think about it. To the point where they have to start like scene cutting. They have to start doing they start to do montaging because they realize, okay, all right, we can't spend all this time filming these actors playing Old Maid. We gotta move the fuck on. It's taking a good bit. Yeah, so it ends up being Takahara, Genji, and the card number 1, who I'm sure is his name card number 1 or is his name Trump number 1? Is this a JoJo type of situation where the audio is clearly saying something different than what the subtitle is giving? They're clearly saying his name is Trump number 1. By the way, I'm not trying to say anything, but like Fire Candle is clearly saying Trump number 1. I'm pretty sure this guy's name is not card number 1. All right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so they try to so Genji so Genji and Takahara get into like this whole big philosophical debate of what it means to be young and have energy, and so they realize that the only way for you to be young, to have energy in life is to be young. You can only have excitement in your life because you have energy. You can't have that when you're old. But they are proven that. But thanks to the power of realization, they are proven that is not the case. It turns out you actually don't need to be young in order to have fun. You can do anything at any age. You just because you have a frail old human body doesn't mean anything. It's what you do with that frail old human body. That determines who you are. Also, so there's a point where Genji gets the punishment game, the winner's game, whatever. He has to do some hip young dance, but Takara takes it in his place, so he runs away. And so he just sort of to the Rio Ranger, right? And he goes on a bike to go get some eggs for Takara. I just want to say, did a Die Ranger actually have vehicles? Did they actually have a vehicle for themselves for them to drive around? Die Ranger bike. I'm pretty sure that had their own motorcycle unit that they had. Yep, they did. I'm not crazy. The Die Ranger did have their own stupid little bike. What the fuck happened to their aren't they reusing their bikes for this scene? It's so cool. Instead, he's just riding a regular bicycle. I think missed opportunity there. They could have brought back those old Die Rangers bike from storage if they could find it. I'm pretty sure it's still in storage somewhere for them. But yeah, Takara beats the game. He survived 5 minutes or whatever the fuck to beat card number 1. He beats up and then hey, you know what? Hey, best part of this episode is when they suddenly enter a wrestling match, and it's fucking amazing. Holy shit. It's fucking great when Ryu Ranger, when Genji as Ryu Ranger, Takahara teams up and fucking pro wrestling moves the shit out of card number 1. It's amazing. Holy fuck, I love it. That's easily the best part of this episode, But yeah, Fire Candle gets mad that his boy lost, so he fights everyone. Well, he fights Hoiru in the Tega sword, but then but then we're reminded that hey, these toys can combine, so we finally get I guess this is the final mech combination of the year when all 5 Tenga sword combines with the big Tenga. It looks okay. It's really lazy. They just slap. It's just arm pieces and it's just arm and shoulder pieces. Like they do nothing with the legs. It does not. It's not really creative in any. It looks really fucking lame and depressing. This is this. But you know what? The Tenga sword is apparently very popular in Japan. So who am I? Who am I to judge? About this Tenga sword integration. It's already one of the most popular Sentai toys in recent years. So there you go. But yeah, the day is saved. Genji realize that he does not need to be young to be cool. He can do anything as an old man instead. He realized that youth is actually a waste, that he actually does not have to be young. I can do it, right? So I'm going to go in my last few days of the year to go and live out my life as a fun old man, instead. He's like, you'll join me as well, right? Right, Takara, you'll also be an old man like me in our adventures of being old again. And Takara's like, Nah, I think I don't think I really learned a lesson. I think I'd rather prefer to be young instead. It's way more fun and exciting. It's actually more fun and exciting to be young, as opposed to being an old man. It fucking sucks, you know. Yeah, and then that's the lesson of the day, I guess. Sure, why not? All right, that's it for this week's episode. Like I said, fucking I don't understand the Takahara 2 character arc episode. Really fucking out of nowhere, really weak by the end of it. All right, that's it for this week's episode. Okay, thanks, bye.